Okay, you are rolling touch. All right, go on there. Now I can okay, perfect. Once you're on. Yeah, so you'd be fine. Why don't you start? Why don't you start? Get out there. I've got the music already recorded in. So the music, you don't have to worry about audio at all. You can go off. Yeah, I'm gonna give you camera. Okay, so you need to respond yes. All right, now if you get out there, what we're gonna show.
And then you'll be recording.
It doesn't move yourself.
You'll be recording it?
Well, it's being recorded right now. I don't have the power to record. You guys.
Want me to go in there?
Yeah, you need to check the screen because this is what we're sending right now. We're sending the cable and
Do it.
right. So you can record the meeting. So I am recording. Yeah. Yeah, it's all being recorded. Okay. So we should be doing it. Do you happen to have a power bank?
This is what it's saying live. So I'm just going to go ahead and click play.
Oh, that's something in the show?
Yeah. We want it to just be his camera, not this camera, right?
Yeah, we just want to
make it less
so
complicated.
let's see what I'm gonna make you host. Let me see what I can do.
Wait. You're going to have to approve first.
Yeah. Once my mic on, I can turn it on.
There you go. We just want that to be the main camera. And we want to make sure it records. Go to participant. And then make sure you're the host.
It's recording.
Okay, perfect. So I guess you do want to turn your mic off. I don't know. Would you not?
Well, if I
Maybe leave it on so you're recording.
right. Otherwise, it's not going to
Yeah.
pick up the sound.
Yeah. Okay, so that's us. Okay, so let's stop the recording then and then start the recording again.
It's all showing, right? How much if I move this in here? Let me get inside.
Oh, they're hearing.
worked great yesterday. People can see it because he's got this. Okay, yeah, well, let's see. When you start turn that off. Okay, let me have it's yeah. Make sure I'm connected. It's Alexa. Come on, connect.
I was thinking back to listen for music.
Good evening. Welcome to the promotion ceremony for the OTA 8th grade class of 2021. We are all here this evening because of the dedication of you as parents, the dedication of your children to the ideals of OTA, and to the dedication of the OTA teachers who have shaped their minds and hearts. As a result of the students' time here, we see them now as the leaders of tomorrow, with the skills and competencies to be collaborators, communicators, critical thinkers, learn from experience in order to succeed in an ever-changing world. This is what our school is all about. This is what makes us all Osprey proud. This evening we have some special guests I'd like to recognize. One of our founders, Mrs. Sabatino, is here. Graduated from OTA and is now graduating from St. Augustine High School and heading to Iowa to university. One of our original teachers is here, your third grade teacher, Mrs. Pham. We have our board member, Mrs. Chan, and Dr. Morris, a former board member. Our opening speech will be given by Felix Pineda.
Hello, Ospreys, teachers, families, and OTA staff. My name is Felix Pineda, and I've been an Osprey for 9 years. This year, I had the honor to serve alongside Dr. Reed on the school board and principal advisory committee. Because he couldn't be here today, he has asked me to read his statement to the OTA graduates and their families. Please join me in listening to Dr. Reed's special message to the class of 2021. This has been a year of challenge and change. You are challenged in various ways: online, mixed methods, and in person. More than any other class I have led, I know this group will be able to adapt the challenges from high school. As this is another change in life, it is critical that you take the lessons learned from OTA and apply them in high school. You are trained to think and apply learning to varied situations. These skills will serve you the best. Be committed. Listen to those that are proven guides. Your parents can help navigate the path, so thank them often for their commitment to you. Your teachers can help with the struggles found in class only if you ask. Your support people, coaches, counselors, and administrators can help find you through the nuances of school. As your principal, I find that you all find your Osprey wings to fly through the next steps in your path. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey, Dr. Reed. Today we are live on YouTube, so Dr. Reed and our families from far away can share this special ceremony with us now. So let's give a loud cheer for them.
Okay, the student speech will be given by Alyssa Annie.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Alyssa Anning, and I'm here to share with you a few words about the class of 2021's amazing time here at OTA. Our class would like to thank every single person here for everything you have done in making our journey here a memorable one. Thank you to all our parents who have supported us all these years, for helping us with our homework, getting us to school on time, helping us on our projects, organizing class parties, driving on field trips, and volunteering your time in class to help make the teachers' and students' lives a bit easier. We can never forget thanking and shouting out our amazing teachers. We have had some of the best during our time here at OTA. Some have left and some are still here, but each of them has given us memories and lessons that we will never forget. Our middle school teachers have been with us the last 3 years, and we thank them for everything they have done for us to help shape us into the writers, mathematicians, scientists, and history buffs we are today. To Mrs. Vickers, our homeroom teacher, who has taught us since 3rd grade. You put a smile on our faces every day. And even have the capability of making pages of note-taking enjoyable. You are enthusiastic, understanding, and there for us. We're so excited you'll be welcoming a little boy to the Vickers household very soon. You'll make a great mom. To Mr. Watts, you have taught us to write creatively and become confident in our literary skills. You have inspired us to become better writers and help us evolve as writers. You have been so fun to have as a teacher these past 3 years. From our warm-ups to exit tickets or your jokes, you have made learning fun and enjoyable in class. Side personal note, I was placed in honors English at my future high school, and I have no doubt it was because of you. And I have no doubt Kit will be one amazing writer one day. To Mrs. Church, the one who has taught us so much history. You have taught us the best about every war and revolution. You are always so fun, enthusiastic, and honestly gave us the best projects. History and remembering facts can be so boring at times, but you had the knack to make it feel fun, and that is something we are lucky for. Congratulations on your new marriage, and thank you again for all you have done for us. And of course, last but not least, Mrs. Miller. Boy, do we wish you had you as our math teacher from the beginning. Your spunk and happiness brushes off on all of us, and it's quickly made our class not loath learning about square roots and more. Even though we've only had 1 year with you, we can truly say that you certainly surpass above and beyond the standards of your average math teacher, and we will most definitely be following you on TikTok. We cannot be here today without one person in particular who definitely needs to be thanked, our amazing principal, Dr. Reed. We all loved our previous principal, Mr. C, and he left some very big shoes to fill. I'm so thankful those shoes were filled by Dr. Reed. We all feel so lucky that you have come to lead us here at OTA. Even coming in as a new principal during the darkest of times, a worldwide pandemic, you made sure the school and this 8th grade class had the best we could this year. Yes, we cannot do that last middle school trip to Yosemite, and yes, we missed out on the last middle school dance. And we may not have gotten that final movie night or jog-a-thon, but Dr. Reed, you got us here to campus, and half the kids in San Diego can't say that. We want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for giving us these last few memories that we were able to make with each other and that we get to take on with us forever. My final words will be to my classmates, the Old Town Academy class of 2021. We have shared so many great memories that we will never forget. I was a scared 4-year-old kindergartner when I came to OTA, and now, 9 years later, I feel like I'm leaving with a family. Oh, the memories we all have together, from getting Pokemon cards banned to having very competitive volleyball games. We have grown so close together as a class. I think one thing we will never forget from this year is our days on Zoom. I think I could speak for all of us when I say I'm so glad those days are over. But even though our year was cut short and we didn't necessarily have the full-on 8th grade experience, we made the best of it. It was one more memory to add to our experience that has helped shape us and our future. As I look back on the memories with you all, I smile and laugh. I don't think any of us will ever forget the time we were on the boat headed to Catalina for 6th grade camp. Every time I turned around, there would be another person that looked green and sick. But that didn't stop us from having the best time, scuba diving and having all those belly flop competitions. It was so much fun, and I don't think any of us will ever forget it. And speaking of forgetting, let's not forget about that one middle school dance where we danced our hearts away like there was no tomorrow on stage. A night where we were able to forget about everything and sing until we lost our voices. I think one of the best memories we have as a class was a recent one, Bay Day. We raced, played volleyball and football, and just did so many fun beach activities. Even if half of us did have to get rescued on a boat because we may or may not have gone paddleboarding without a paddle, we got to end it all with some laughs and delicious snacks. I think we are one of the most competitive classes at OTA. Remember the time in 5th grade during the day when we both wanted to have work against the boys? Boys were of course convinced that we cheated. We did in fact look fair and square. It wasn't only we be compared with. Sometimes yes. People would race to be the first person to get this question just to see who could get the most stickers. I guess that's one way to motivate us to get our work done. Over these last 9 years, we've been preparing. There are so many memories that we go on and on about. Now, we're off to high school. The next big chapter of our story. But I'm so honored and thankful to be with you all at the end of this journey. To quote Dr. Seuss, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it's over. I know we all look here today, smile because it's over. The future is bright and happy. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you.
Now I'd like to recognize Mr. James Sparkland, the president of the OTA Board of Directors.
Afternoon, OTA. Very exciting day. So I looked at the agenda for today. I have the daunting task as in every board meeting, to follow up Felix and Alyssa. It's, I looked at it and my heart sunk again. And I thought, gosh, these kids, they're always so well prepared. They're so articulate, and it's just such a tough act to follow. And when I saw that on the agenda, I thought, gosh, I got to do it one more time. At least now I get to give you guys a prize. I can give you something from the board. But I want to talk a little bit about the board and a little bit about the charter. So some of you may or may not know, a charter school is when a bunch of visionaries get together and they write a contract and they look at the education system and they say, we can do it better. Visionaries like the Salentinos, visionaries like Mr. Ham, and many others. And they get together and they say, we can do that. And that's what they've done here at OTA. They've provided an excellent education for all of your loved ones here. They've created a special environment. It's just amazing what's happened here. This year, extremely challenging with COVID and everything that was going on in the world, certainly here at school, but we did get open. We got back, right? We came back, we got some type of a full-time experience here at the school, which is a lot less than half of SDUSD can say that. For a while there, we were the only school that was open and in service here. That was the only public school, which is incredible. And that's tribute to the students here. It's a tribute to the parents and most certainly the staff. The staff came up with that plan and they are the ones who drove the bus at the helm of Dr. Todd Reed, who cannot be here today, but they did a great job and they did the best they could for your children. So I'm going to tell just a brief story because there's something we totally forgot while we were dealing with all of the COVID. We forgot to mention that this year we renewed our charter for another 5 years. And true to emergency responder form, we were preparing for that meeting. And Dr. Reed was very well prepared. And my preparation was, hey, you know what? How about we just get there, we get on scene and I'll figure it out from there, which is a very effective in emergency medicine and emergency response. Not so much at board meetings, not so much at speeches at graduations, but we brought our ace in the hole, and that was Felix. So Felix got up there, and it was amazing. I was glad I didn't do much preparation because he took over. And halfway through Felix's presentation, I texted Todd. I go, you should have told me we were bringing the wolf, because this guy just punished them with statistics. He eloquently explained to them how he was better than them because he went to this school. They had to stop him about halfway through. They basically said, enough is enough. Richard Barrera looked at me and said, you guys got it. We got to check some boxes. So hats off to Felix. I've been involved in several of those renewals, and this by far was the smoothest, the easiest one. It was essentially a layup. They dragged us out a little bit, but it's just because they wanted to hear Felix talk again. So again, I had a very tough act to follow today. Alyssa, Felix, you guys at every board meeting, it's just your presentations were crisp, clean. I wish I could be that good, to be honest with you. You guys are great. Great speeches tonight as well. So we have a tradition here, and it's to provide you guys some pens. And there's really nice pen sets that come from the board. They're beautiful. And I am sure that you guys will write some articulate, eloquent speeches. You'll write some strongly worded letters. You might sign some huge contracts for speaking engagements or whatever your endeavors are. So please come up so we can present this to you on behalf of the board. And thank you guys for all your work on the board. Thank you, guys.
Okay, now the teachers will present the awards in each subject area. Mr. Watts.
All right, take this off. All right, congratulations, eighth graders. You made it. Good job. I'm excited to announce this year's Excellence in English Language Arts Award. This award is presented annually to a graduating eighth grader who demonstrates exceptional academic performance in the areas of writing, reading, speaking, and listening. English is unique to other disciplines in the respect that it is applicable to all subjects. It's rarely glamorous, but always important. This year's recipient has never been shy. From day one, this student's raised hand was a teacher's safety net. They have led impassioned discussions that delve into literature and real-world topics, consistently improved as a writer, and impressed at the poetry competition. Their willingness to try new things and keep improving each and every day has been inspiring. The last year has not been easy, but they have come out a stronger person. Congratulations to Sage Moreno for being this year's Excellence in English Language Arts Award winner. All right, there you go. Congratulations. One more thing. Where's the and you get a congratulations.
Okay, for excellence in history, Ms. Church.
Hello, everybody. I'm just going to address the whole class for a little bit because I have been here for so long. It's probably my last year going to do this, but I have to with you guys. So many students in this graduating class, and I got to know each other way back in kindergarten. You might not remember, but I subbed a couple weeks my first year at OTA, and I met you guys. It's been a privilege to see your growth and academic achievement over the years. And of course, Catalina was an amazing experience I'll never forget. From the roughest boat ride of my life to getting stuck on an island an extra day, I couldn't have asked for a better group to be stranded on an island with. And thank you to the parents who embraced the obstacle and made the most of it. I'm also very proud of this class for the way they handled school and life during the pandemic. This is a very resilient group. But I'm here today to give the Excellence in History Award. I've seen some very creative, fun, inspirational, and thoughtful assignments the past 3 years. This award goes to someone who has not only improved, but excelled their time here at OTA. School hasn't always come easy to this student, but they have shown grit, determination, and personal growth to get to where they are today. This award recognizes someone who demonstrates a passion for history, critical thinking, collaboration, insightful contributions to class discussions. This student completes all assignments to their best of their ability and displays excellent work habits. This student not only analyzes primary sources, but can relate to current historical events. This student's positive attitude and respectful demeanor are always welcoming. A simple hi when walking into the classroom brightens my day. I've enjoyed the students' game shows, websites, songs, illustrations, and historical analyses, including those hated DBQs over the years. I'm proud to give this year's History Award to Catherine Folks. Oh, you get the big one. You get the big one.
Thank you. Congratulations. The next award is for excellence in STEM, Ms. Vickers.
Okay, I make no promises about not crying, but I'm pregnant, so I feel like I have an excuse. Okay. though I cry every year, so we'll see. All right, over the last 3 years, this student has shown excellence across all categories of STEM, from biology and chemistry to physics and earth science. This student has excelled whether or not the topic came easily to them. Their diligence at turning in work, emailing me about corrections, or just to tell me I didn't post the notes again. Independence in asking questions in class and about schedules, again, usually to tell me to update something. And critical thinking skills allowed for cross-curricular understanding that make this student stand out from the rest. Their detailed drawings in biology of different cells or body systems proves a level of observation that I cannot teach, but I do thoroughly enjoy, especially because I can't draw. The student's ability to take on the hardest physics problems and dissections with no complaints is a testament to their love of science and learning. That isn't to say that everything came to them easily. During extra time in class, I often find this student studying or handwriting copious amounts of notes because they know that's how they learn the best. They have shown true grit over the years by persevering through topics that are hard and asking questions of me and their peers, researching through really large projects, double checking their work, and of course, sighing with relief when it's all over. Not only does this student excel at science, but they're overall a well-rounded person, and I cannot wait to see what their future holds. This year's Excellence in STEM Award goes to Alexis Berlin.
The next award is Excellence in Math. Ms. Miller.
It is not often that I can say a student seriously challenged me in the classroom. You know, really challenged the depth of my knowledge on subjects. Not what they needed to know in order to get a good grade, but asked why, how, and in what context. All the assumptions that math students and even teachers often take for granted. But this year, one student challenged me every single day. They were naturally curious, motivated to learn the deeper meanings and reasons beyond the things we covered, and excited for others to learn more too. And for this reason, everyone in the class this year, myself included, all learned that much more. This student asked such insightful questions that they sometimes had me frantically searching to find the answer that either I didn't know or just couldn't remember. Often, they actually already knew the answer to the question. They were just simply wanting to share their wealth of knowledge with others. During lessons, this student regularly proposed witty trick or rule of thumb to help class, and me memorize a concept or mathematical equation that we were going over. Sorry, I'm like shaking. I get nervous in public. Sometimes I found myself taking notes based on the students' ideas for next year. This student also regularly taught the class witty tricks and rules of thumb that had actually nothing to do with the topic we were covering, but hey, still educational. I think it's clear that this student's intelligence, natural curiosity, passion for learning, and helpfulness to others made all of the students in this class better mathematicians this year and absolutely made me a better math teacher. So that being said, I am pleased to announce the 2020-2021 Excellence in Math Award goes to Kingsley Frank.
Every year, the Outstanding Osprey Award goes to a student who exemplifies the core values that we hold at Old Town Academy: being respectful, responsible, virtuous, and safe. This year's recipient has shown these values to be a part of their true nature and are instilled in their personality. Whether in crisis and change or out having fun with classmates, this student shows a constant presence of mind that cannot be found in most students. They are reliable to a fault, always willing to volunteer their time and add to the good of all students at Old Town Academy. Not only does this student excel in all classes academically, but they are also a leader of their peers. Change or out having fun with classmates, this student shows a constant presence of mind that cannot be found in most students. They're reliable to a fault, always willing to volunteer their time and add to the good of all students at Old Town Academy. From being the most outspoken person in the room, this year's Outstanding Osprey Award goes to Isabella DiFilippo. Thank you. Our next award is the Golden Osprey Award, and I'd like Ms. Chan to come help me with this. 4 years ago, I had the idea of instituting an award for an individual, a family, or an organization that we could recognize for their enduring commitment, dedication, and sustained support for Old Town Academy. This award, given every year, is the Golden Osprey Award. This year's award goes to two people who are well known to every one of you, I am sure. Both of them have been here since the beginning of OTA 10 years ago. Both have been actively involved in classroom activities and all school events. They have always been a vital part of our galas. One of them has been an active participant in our Heart Healthy School program, making sure that all our students are skilled in first aid. I'm sure some of you who have been here since the beginning still remember the awesome field trip on the bay in kindergarten. It happened thanks to these two people. I'm sure you have figured out who we have chosen for the Golden Osprey Award this year. It is our school board president, James Gartland, and his wife, Sandra. James and Sandra, please come forward to receive your award from Mrs. Chan, a member of our school board. Congratulations, and thank you for all you do.
Thank you. This means a lot to us. This is a great honor, and thank you guys. This is a great honor. It means a lot to us. I do want to recognize some folks out there though, because there's any one of the parent groups here, any one of these parents could have and should have received this. The Flores family, all the work you've done here, the DiFilippos. There's so many active families here and so much going on. So this means so much to me and Sandra, and we really appreciate it. I want to talk just a little bit about, it's not really what you do here, right? It's about what inspires you and what drives you to do it. And it's the kids here, right? My inspiration is the mighty Hudson, right? We came to this school. Hudson was born not perfect like many of us, and he had a very tough prognosis. The fatality of his condition was 99.98. So Ms. Miller, you can do the math on that. We may never know. We never know what the math is. But that is the inspiration. And I think that's the inspiration of all the parents here are the kids. I was met with this school in fear, just like Alyssa said. in kindergarten. And what were we met with? We were met with an incredible parent group, an accepting parent group. We were met with open-minded, unconditionally loving children. We were met with a staff that worked tirelessly to help my little guy and every kid here in this school. The extra hours after school, the support staff, the extra work, the emails, the extra emails, the text messages, what the staff does here, and the environment that was created here, the leadership of Mr. Ham, the Salentinos, Mr. C, now Dr. Reed. It's just humbling and inspiring. And I know that's why all of you work so hard and help so much, is the inspiration of your children and our children and this staff. This is a special place, and you get out of it what you put into it. And that's why we drove so hard and did so much here. And that's why all of you do. So I want to just say thank you to all the parents out there. Thank you to the kids. And most importantly, thank you to the staff. The staff drove the bus this year. They got us back. They got us back in school. They didn't have to do that. And they did it because it was the right things for your kids, the right things for your families. And it's just impressive. And I wake up every day inspired by the mighty Hudson, and I am today. So I dedicate this to you, buddy. Thank you, guys.
I want to recognize Ms. DiFilippo to present an award from the foundation.
Yeah, seriously. Hello, good evening. On behalf of the OTA Parent Foundation, I would like to thank every family member of the 8th grade class for everything they have done over the last 9 years, whether it was driving to look for dinosaur bones at the beach in 1st grade field trip or bringing the box of graham crackers to construct gingerbread houses in kindergarten. I truly thank you. Some of us lucky ones got to volunteer as chaperones and sleep overnight at the Star of India for our 5th grade field trip, or my personal favorite, squeezing into a full body wetsuit in Catalina during our 6th grade field trip. Your time, service, and monetary funding has made Old Town Academy a truly unique experience for each and every one of you, one of your students. Your service to our great school has never gone unrecognized, and I want to thank each and every one of you. When new families come to tour the school and ask why I chose to send my kids to OTA, my answer was simple. We have the best teachers and super involved parents. Old Town Academy Parent Foundation Board would like to recognize one individual that has dedicated their time and effort so far to make our school not only safe, but heart safe. Mrs. Rachel Flores, we applaud you and your courageous efforts to make Old Town Academy Heart Safe accredited. Please come up and accept our first ever Old Town Academy Parent Foundation Service Award.
I just want to say that I keep telling the kids that our friends are the families that we choose. And I have no doubt that all of us will still continue to be friends like family. And having our kids here the last 10 years for us, 9 years for this grade, has been the best village that we could ever ask for. It takes a village, and this is the best one we could ever ask for. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we are going to start our diploma ceremony. And if we can start with Sarah Allen. Alyssa Anning. Alexis Berlin. Kevin Cruz Carrillo. Jonah DePaz. Isabella Di Filippo. King David Dunn. Milan Flores. Catherine Folks. Kingsley Frank. Aiden Gabrielli. Lily Gabrielli. Hudson Gartland. All right. Anthony Gonzalez. Paola Jasamuro. Anna Lane. Jasmine Mora. Sage Marino. Finnegan Niles. Amir Naman. Felix Pineda. Frida Rahi. Rafael Romero. Andres Sanchez Rodriguez. Noyce Soares. Marley Sumner. Jordan Thomas. Carson Van Nort. Faith Vargas.
We now have 29 more graduates of OTA. Congratulations. We send you on to the next step in your educational journey. Do well. Build on the strong foundation you have been given at OTA. When you look at yourself in the mirror every morning, say to yourself, the me I see is the me I will be. Above all, be yourself. Be true to yourself and your beliefs, and be open to all new possibilities. We wish you well. Stay Osprey proud. Thank you to all of you for being a part of this celebration. Go out and enjoy a summer of freedom. Thank you. One request, when you leave, if you would fold your chair and lean it against the back fence. Okay, thank you very much. Congratulations to the class of 2021. Right to left.
All caps and gowns need to be returned before you leave campus, but the tassel is yours to keep, friends.
Remember, there are pictures of your graduates on the table up front. Make sure you take it with you.
Very good. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. We look forward to seeing you. Yeah. Pretty North Park.
Jumping up and down the floor. My hair isn't anymore, and once there was an animal. It had a son that mowed the lawn. The son was an okay guy. They had a pet dragonfly. The dragonfly ran away, but it came back with a story to say. And furry coat. She went down the forest road. The forest all talking trees. They used to sing about the birds and the bees. The bees had declared a war. The sky wasn't big enough for them all. The birds, they got help from below, from dirty ponds and the creatures of snow. They were scared down in their holes. The forest that once was green was colored black by those killing machines. But she and her furry friends took down the queen bee and her men. And that's how the story goes. The story of the bees with those four dirty paws. try.